Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today for this exciting webinar on securing global transactions, choosing the best payment method. My name is Ron Nolasco and I'll be your moderator for today's session. We are thrilled to have you here. Before we begin, let's go over a few housekeeping items to ensure a smooth experience for everyone. All participants will remain on mute during the session to minimize background noise. And if you have any questions, please drop them in the Q&A section. We will address them during the Q&A segment at the end. Feel free to engage in the chat, but please keep in the professional and relevant to the topic. This session is recorded and it will be replayed and uploaded to our ITC YouTube channel. And if you have experienced any issue, please reach out to our support via chat. So any issues, please type into the chat box, and I'll be here to help you out. And again, the question can be typed into the chat box or into the Q&A section of this platform. It's my pleasure to introduce our esteemed speaker, Dhriti Mukherjee Pipil, researcher of Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. We're honored to have her today, sharing their insights on securing transactions, choosing the best payment method. This webinar will provide a comprehensive overview of key international payment methods, including advance payment, open account, documentary collections, and letters of credit. You learn how to identify the mitigate common risks such as non-payment, currency fluctuation, and fraud. The session will also help you enhance your negotiation skills for securing favorable terms and guide you through the legal and regulatory aspect of international trade payments to ensure compliance and financial security. So without any further ado, let's welcome our speaker, Dhriti Mukherjee Pipil. The stage is yours. Go ahead, ma'am.
A big thank to ITC International Trade Council and Mr. Ron for organizing such a beautiful session, and a warm welcome to all the participants across globe. So it's really amazing to see that diversity united by the shared interest of international trade and economic development. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what time zone your caffeine is working in. Okay, so considering the recent geopolitical situation, we have to accept that we may be few, but still we are the potential stakeholders who are interested in contributing global development altogether, right? So before starting the session, I would like to know your name and your country name. It would be great if you can write your name or country name at the chat box. On the chat box.
Thank you. For those who haven't access to the chat box, please feel free to type in your name and the country name on the chat box so we can have the session more interactive.
Yes.
However, for those who cannot type in or just, some of them are just joined by a mobile, but most of
Okay.
these
But I
participants,
cannot see any chat. 1 minute. But I cannot see any chat.
yes, because it's possible that some of them are joined via mobile and they cannot chat the information.
Okay.
Okay, we have here one from
Yes, I have
India.
got Nara. Yeah, from India. Yes, I have got
Yep.
one.
All right. So let's
Hmm.
just continue to type in your name and the country here in the chat box. And as we move forward, go ahead, Driti.
Yes, actually, I need your name, Chadwick, so that I can make you understand how practical situation works. So that's why.
I see. So let me
Yes.
just help you out with this. One second.
Hmm.
I think I can. All right. So we have one from Australia. We have and India. So far the audience are from Australia and India.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. No problem. So, anyways, you maybe from, see, before jumping to the main topic, let me tell you that you may be from trade finance background, or you may be a budding exporter, importer, or you may be an experienced exporter may importer, or you may be just a random person to understand, and you are just curious to understand, yeah, how payment method in foreign transaction works. So I am sure that I will make you all people on the same page. So that's why before jumping to this payment strategy, I will touch upon the level foundation level of payment, then risk, and then we will go for strategy. Okay, just to ensure that we all are on the same page. Okay, is it fine? Actually, nothing is coming to me, so that's why I can see people are online, but very few chats are reaching out to me.
There's
Um,
one chat here from Sai. He's from
wow,
India.
yes, yes, yes. One another one chat I got, but there are. I think that's many people are showing that they're online, right?
Yep.
But it's okay. So let's imagine a situation as you are if whoever able to reply on chat box, please reply. Okay, suppose imagine a situation you have received uh, you have received an export order worth $50,000. Okay, so you have received an export order which worth is $50,000, and you have not, this is the first time you have received such a huge order, and you are very excited to deliver the order, to execute the order. Your importer, while you are talking to him, you are feeling, oh no, this importer is good, it will work. So now tell me, or you can think from your end, that what will be your take, payment first or shipment first? You would like to ship your goods first, or you will ask your importer to pay you first? Because see, uh, while you if you are exporting your goods and you are not able to release your payment, which means you are donating your goods, right? So it is not going to develop a world economy, it is not going to contribute to a world economy, and it is not called business, and it is not even called as international trade, right? Okay, so I have received one payment first. Okay, so suppose your importer is not able to pay, and uh, he is feeling that no, I am not able to pay right now. So will you let go that order? Would you, would you like to let go that order, or would you like to build a relationship with that importer? So now this is the point. A real question is that payment first, or take some risk and wait for the wait. Okay, okay, wait for the better outcome. Hmm? So that's why there is a very nice quote on my slide. See this, risk and payment in business are like two sides of the same coin. You cannot secure one without carefully managing other. Hmm? So risk and payment both go, okay, both go hand in hand, right? So today, see, we first will understand that what are the risk. Risk is not something that to be feared. It is something to be managed, right? So if we can manage risk properly, we can enjoy the outcome, right? So let me change the slide, moving to the next slide. So these are the risks involved in the foreign payment. I hope who are already in business, they are aware of all this risk little bit, right? Still, let me explain. I will take a few minutes just to explain. The first one is the political risk. Hmm? Political risk. So what is the political risk? Political risk means political instability at buyer's country. Political instability at buyer's country. Hmm? Government action, that is a political risk. So you do have many example. Let me tell you one big example. Like in 2015, Greece government forced uh, capital control. They forced capital control because they were in huge debt. So your importer wants to pay you. They don't have any problem. They are not in trouble. They don't have any bad intention. Nothing is that. They want to pay you, but because of government imposition of capital control, they are not able to pay you. Okay, this is a political risk. Means when you are talking to your importer, you are not able to understand that you are just examining, you are testing the importer's intention, but you don't know about government of that buyer's intention, right? Then commercial risk, there's a lots of risk in lower level, but let me tell you one big incident. Like in 2016, Hanjin Shipping, hmm? One of the large in company, shipping company, in shipping industry. Who knew that they went bankrupt? So suddenly they went bankrupt. Containers stuck in at the sea. Ports was not able to unload the container, and exporter left unpaid. Hmm? So this is a commercial risk. This is a big business, but still happened. Currency fluctuation risk. Currency fluctuation risk means currency movement. Currency fluctuation, just uh, just try to understand the very very basic points. The while you are you are signing the contract, at that time, you are making your mind ki, yeah, this much amount I will receive, right? So the movement of currency after you have sent your invoice, but before you get paid, in between that time, it may be 30 days, it may be 60 days, it may be 90 days. In between that time, the currency movement, whatever happening, that is the currency fluctuation risk. So currency fluctuation is, we are seeing every day, this is happening, this is happening. Let me tell you one big example. That is in 2014, russian ruble Russian ruble dropped more than 40% of its value. So suppose the business who invoiced in Russian ruble. So what, when they will realize their amount, they have received the amount from buyer. Okay. Now exporter converting the currency ruble to his home currency. So what will he get? He will receive less amount, means his profit eroded, profit margin gone, right? So this is currency fluctuation risk. Then payment default risk, it is very easy to understand because it is just depending on your buyer. So good shipped but payment deceived. This is a payment default risk. Insolvency of importer. Insolvency of importer, let me tell you one big example, like Thomas Cook, 2019, um, that company collapsed. It was a big company, collapsed. So whoever provided services to them, but they left unpaid. This is the insolvency of importer. Collection of order, cancellation of order. Cancellation of order means you have received your order, you have got that order, and then you started your manufacturing process, or you have shipped that order, means execution process started. Then you received that call and saying, let's order cancel, I don't want this order." That is called cancellation or order. So there are this kind of risk one exporter faces when they are dealing in the global market, right? So if anyone, you can tell, you can share if anyone faces any kind of risk, real time risk in on a chat box. You can tell me. So to mitigate the those risks, there are two kind of main global payment. Actually, there are some one kind of global payment, but due to technological disruption in the recent time, we have fortunately got two kind of payment. One is traditional, another is non-traditional or modern method. Okay, so traditional method, there are five type of payment method in under the traditional method. Okay, so first one is advance payment. Let me tell you the five methods. One is advance payment, then open account, document under acceptance, letter of credit. These are the five methods of payment. Okay, so advance payment. Advance payment is a very easy to understand. That sale contract signed, exporter shipped his good. When he will ship the good? After ensuring that he has received the payment from importer. Okay, first he will receive the payment, then he will ship the good. It's a very easy to understand. Okay, then open account payment is a exactly opposite. Importer will wait. When you will receive the goods, then you will check the good and quality, quantity, everything matches. Then and after satisfying himself, he will send the payment. This is a open account. So in one side, exporter in the upper hand, other side, importer in the upper hand. Okay. Then in the middle, there are the payment, like collection, bill side, or document against payment. So collection, bill side, document against payment, this actually widely used in international trade. So here, collection bill at site. Okay, what is called commonly called DP, in short form DP, or it is called document against payment. Means exporter. I am telling you the whole process. Huh? Exporter will ship the good. Exporter ships the good. Okay, after shipping the goods, the documents like commercial invoice, packing credit, bill of lading, certificate of origin, inspection certificate, or what all other auxiliary certificates, auxiliary documents, he will send the whole bunch of document to his bank, this exporter bank. Okay, this is the exporter bank. Then exporter bank will dispatch this document to the importer bank. Okay, then importer bank will inform to the importer that Mr. Something, we have received this document. Okay, and the goods has been shipped. So importer will check this document and he pays the amount to his bank. So there is a bank involvement to his bank, and that amount will be paid to the exporter bank. So in this case, what is happening, until payment is not realized, document will not be released to the importer. Okay, when exporter bank will ensure that, yeah, we have received the payment from this importer, then only he will give this document to the importer, and importer will go to the port and release his goods. Okay, there's some control is there in exporter's hand. Okay, so this is collection bill or document against payment. Next is collection bill or document against acceptance. Sorry. So it is the same as document against payments, but it is a little bit flexier and little bit riskier. Some little bit more risky. So in this case, what is happening? Same as exporter shipping his good, and then he is dispatching his document to his bank, and his bank sending this document to that importer. But here here is the difference. Importer's bank will talk to the importer that we have received the document, but importer will not give the payment. They will He will just promise to pay after a certain time or a due date, and on the basis of the promise, the importer bank will release the document to the importer. Understood? So, and then importer will will be able to release his good from port. So it means here it is a little bit flexible. Yes, importer is getting time, but there's a little bit risk involved. If importer will not pay, no one is going to pay, right? So if importer will not pay, exporter will be left unpaid. Okay. Next is letter of credit. This is the, you can say, most trustworthy friend of exporter and importers when it comes to managing risk. So letter of credit generally people love to use when they don't know about importers. So it's a very trustworthy, you can say it's a referee in the match. It can manage the whole match. So letter of credit, instead of hoping the importer will pay, in this case, in letter of credit, exporter can rely on bank. Why? Because in the case of letter of credit, bank bank is taking responsibility to pay exporter on behalf of importer. Importer is his client, and on behalf of importer, bank is taking responsibility. That means if importer fails to pay, then you don't need to worry. Bank will pay you. Okay, so this is a letter of credit. So I have put this chart, the whole process, but you should understand, but you can take the screenshot. uh, 1 minute. Uh, okay, Mark, I will take the question after the session because exporter delivery due to paid consignment defaulted in that case. I will take because this is not out of topic, so that's why I will take this question after the session. Okay, so this is a letter of credit scenario, means it is a most secured instrument, you can say. Okay, then next is, but see, letter of credit is a very nice instrument, very attractive, very nice instrument, but still there are little bit problem. What's are the problem? Suppose if you are missing out a comma, your payment can get late. It can be delayed just because of missing a comma. Okay, so who are already experienced exporter, they can relate with me. So how many of you heard that the horror story when the shipment was perfect, there's no problem in shipment, but the payment was delayed because exporter wrote pallets instead of crates in the invoice. So it happens more than you think. Okay, it means while you are dealing with LC, you must behave like a detective. Line by line, you have to check. Okay, because banks are involved, they can reject your LC anytime. Okay, reject your document anytime. Okay, that's why I have jotted down few points. See, you can you can take screenshot of this slide. While you are receiving your LC from your importer, please check due date of the LC. It is site or usance. Site means you will get payment at that moment. Usance means you will get payment after 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. So it will help you to understand your cash flow. How will you manage your cash flow in the meantime? Okay. Then payment record of issuing bank. See, issuing bank is involved is it's okay. But payment record of the issuing bank has that credibility. Please ensure bank has that economic strength to pay you. Suppose bank is in Syria, so please think about this. Payment record of issuing bank, intention of that bank also. Okay. Then value, quantity, payment term, trade term. Value, yes. This much euro, that much dollar, that much ruble, that much INR, whatever it is currency. Quantity. Quantity you are checking. Good. Then payment term. Payment term you check. Trade term, CIF, FOB, EX, whatever you have already talked in your performer invoice. Please ensure that these all are matching or not. Then date of shipment, date of expiry, date of presentation. See, before expiry, before expiry date, you have to ship, you have to submit your document in your bank, you have to execute all the process. So please check that dates, that whether you will be able to execute the whole process within that date frame. Okay, please ensure this. Then compliance with packaging, labeling, hasmat rule. Why I am saying this? Packaging, labeling, and this rule, these are called non-tariff barrier. You are sending your shipment, it can be rejected by custom because they can raise the objection that it is not allowed for in our country. So please check all these rules, regulation permitted in that country, and talk to your buyer before that. Okay, and obviously in LC also, while you are issuing LC, that time also please ensure all the necessary certificate. That certificate is required after inspection, after satisfying the certain rule you have promised to your buyer. So please ensure that the certificate are enclosed or not. If these things somewhere at some point, if you are missing any of this factor, your document will get rejected, you will not be able to release your payment. So kindly ensure this points before issuing. So next, moving to the next slide. See, now this is the decision making chart. I hope everyone understood all the payment method. Now, being an exporter or an importer, you have to build your decision making capability, right? So you have to take your decision. How? See, the relationship with your importer. So importer, if you are choosing advance payment, I got answer in the initial time that payment, advance payment, will ask for payment. So sir, you can check it that advance payment, when we will ask for the advance payment, not every time. See, right now, right now in the world of trade is changing. You all will have to look for buyers from different country, because we are living in a buka world, right? So you are going to explore new client, you have to take decision. Okay, so considering the current scenario, please take the screenshot of this slide. What is the relationship with your importer? If it is an uncertain relationship first time uncertain, or your country economic stability, you have little bit doubt on the economic stability. Product demand, if they are asking for customized product, you don't have machine, you are maybe you are purchasing new machine to execute that product, execute that customized product. Ask for advance payment, right? Transaction size, you are not habituated to execute a large amount of transaction. Ask for advance payment. Cash flow, you need cash flow first and assured, because to buy to buy your machine or to execute your large size of products or customized product. Okay, so this, like this, you have to take the decision. Same letter of credit. um, Uh, Next is letter of credit, same like that. Okay, uncertain. If it is uncertain importer, then go for letter of credit. Suppose it is costly, still it will save your payment. It will still save the whole transaction. Relationship, economic stability. Again, if they are asking for customized product demand, large transaction. Okay, and cash flow, if it is a site lc, you will get fast cash. If it is a usance lc, you will receive cash after 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. So this is the slide I have written. I have provided all the information here. Please take the screenshot and you will be able to understand at what time you should take which, you should select which payment method. Okay, so next is few countries. Few countries in the world, they are not habituated to use traditional payment method. So traditional payment method is a very well structured, organized, and well established old payment methods. But still, few countries in the world are not able to use traditional payment method. But will you stop dealing with those countries? No, right? So I will tell you how to deal with them. Okay. So which countries are not using the traditional payment method? High political economic risk, like Venezuela, Lebanon, Myanmar, Afghanistan. They are not able to use traditional payment method because instability, currency control. No, nobody knows when currency control can come. Delayed banking system. Banking system is not strong. How they will rely on bank? Then under sanction country like Syria, Iran, North Korea, Russia. So this international sanction will not let you access the standard banking channel, or letter of credit needs the standard banking channel. It is totally backed by banking document against payment, document acceptance, all the standard banking channel they need. So this country cannot use. They cannot rely. Weak banking infrastructure like Chad, South Sudan. This country don't have proper banking network. So that's why document movement is very tough to be executed. So this country cannot rely on their banking system. Then there is another kinds of country in your parallel universe. There's a fintech and open account preferred. They preferred fintech or open account. United States, UK, Germany, Netherlands, Singapore, Australia, because they have proper legal system. They have proper infrastructure to execute the transaction, trusted trade partner. So why to waste time, energy to do paperwork? And why they are not bothered to give so much time just to movement of the paperwork? So they use fintech. This is a modern payment solution. Then high LC fees, processing cost. See, suppose Brazil, Indonesia, Philippines, you are asking them to use LC, but their processing charge is very high. So it sometimes becomes unaffordable for importer. So for this kind of when you are dealing importers who are belongs to this kind of country, you have to take decision separately, right? You have to take decision separately. You cannot go like a normal banking method, normal traditional method. Okay. So moving to the next slide. Moving to the next slide. So suppose you are from, suppose India. In India, all are very used to with the traditional payment method. They prefer traditional payment method. So suppose you are Indian and you are dealing with an importer who belongs to Venezuela. Okay, so there is a high political economic risk. Okay, because I am telling you, so you know. So now, how will you dealing with them? You will ask for advance payment, or you will ask for confirmed LC. Confirmed LC means LC can be issued in Venezuela, but the LC will be confirmed, suppose by Singaporean bank or suppose by an Indian bank. Okay, so it is a confirmed LC. Then suppose you are dealing with Iran under sanction, so you can go, you just go for indirect payment or third country payment or escrow. Okay, suppose you are dealing with the that is a weak banking infrastructure, so you can go for document against payment or confirmed LC. Means first payment, give me the payment, or confirmed LC. If importer is not able to give you the payment, then confirmed LC. UK, suppose you are dealing with UK importer, you cannot say them that no, I want to use the document against payment or LC kind of thing. No, smart solution is that, yeah, you can rely on fintech. Their fintech is very good, so you can rely on fintech or Swift. If you are dealing with Brazil, they have high LC processing, go for open account. Okay, or Swift, or partial advance with like a 60-40 kind of. Okay, so don't go for LC. So these are the solution you can opt for. So now let me tell you what is the difference between traditional payment method and non-traditional payment method. Generally, I have seen, as I am from India, so I have seen many exporters are not comfortable with non-traditional payment method, and who are already comfortable with non-traditional payment method, they don't want to go into the traditional payment method. So difference, that's why I have jotted down few difference just to make understand that it is not a kind of alien kind of thing. Okay, so traditional payment method, letter of credit, these are the traditional, and non-traditional means Swift. Somebody is offering you to pay you in Swift, Pioneer, yeah, any blockchain kind of solution. Okay, BNLPL, that buy now pay later kind of solution. Please go for it, don't worry, don't fear, go for it. So what is the difference in speed? In traditional payment method, speed obviously moderate to slow. In non-traditional method, it's a quick settlement. Cost, obviously traditional method, it is cost is high. Here, due to presence of technology, cost is low. Document requirement, obviously document requirement is high. Non-traditional, it is minimum because they focus on data point. So very minimal. Risk, now talking about the risk. In traditional method, risk mitigation is very high. Bank is taking full responsibility, so risk mitigation is very high. But see, non-traditional payment method, risk mitigation is moderate. Kindly make up your mind. Okay, so before jumping into the non-traditional method, please check the what is the fintech company you are dealing with. Okay, then trust level required. You don't need to have trust that where the bank and all. It's still some kind of trust is already provided as you are dealing with banking. Okay, but when you are dealing with fintech, you have to build a higher trust. You have to know, no, this fintech must be good, this fintech should is capable to proceed this payment, they have the credibility, they have that financial strength, they will not be sanctioned by government, they will not, any kind of restriction will not be imposed by government in future. So this kind of factor you have to consider. Then technological involvement, obviously here this is very low, and non-traditional it is very high. So if you are a person who has believe in technology, you can go for non-traditional payment. But before jumping to the non-traditional payment, I am telling this who are coming from traditional payment method countries. So if you are before jumping to the non-traditional payment method, please check the background of the fintech. Okay, otherwise there is no need to worry. So before signing a sale contract, please check this factor. What is the relationship of exporter importer? Right now, it is very important to understand geopolitical stability along with the relationship with importer or exporter. Okay, because importer exporter may not be they may not be creating any trouble or anything, but geopolitical stability of that country they cannot control. Okay, speed of payment settlement. Suppose you need your payment first, then decide accordingly. You go for fintech solution who is ready to pay you, and you are feeling that this fintech is good, client is good, go for fintech solution, or go for document against payment, go for advance payment. So speed of payment settlement. If you have time, you continuously executing your order, you have that cash flow, then go for risk mitigation. Before jumping to the fintech and quick solution, please take your time. And suppose you are exploring new buyer, you don't have any problem in cash flow, you don't need payment right now, please wait, go for traditional payment method, go for banking support. Okay, then market competition faced by exporter. Why I have written this? Some exporters are saying that we will ask for payment. Okay, so he is from India. He is saying that I will ask payment first. Done? Okay. Now, just consider Bangladesh. We have same kind of potential of producing same kind of thing. So for Bangladesh, one exporter from Bangladesh, he is saying that no, I am ready to give you 30 days time. So importer will go to you, or importer will prefer that person. Think about all these things, because market competition is very important, which should be considered. So before taking decision about the payment term, please just look around what is happening in that industry, what is happening with that product, and what's other exporter from other countries also offer. Okay, then security level of the payment is very important, because sometimes there are lots of fintech company, I cannot take the name. I can take the name, a country like UK. Lots of fintech company, every time it is just coming and going. Okay, so please check uh, check that fintech company properly, even who are present here from UK. For them also I'm saying that it's very good to go for fintech, but I myself have seen how fraud is happening. So if you are executing order and you have hard earned money, so please be cautious before deciding the fintech company through which you are sending money. Okay, so this is all of my side. And I know every great exporter once started with a single shipment and a strong belief. So you are on the way to becoming not just a successful but truly global. And keep going, okay? And please try to explore whole world considering the situation right now. I would advise you all that as we all have gathered here just to do world trade, okay, to do world trade. So so my advice is, please don't focus on your as usual importers country. Please look around and try to explore new countries and new markets, new demands, okay. So good luck from my side. Now you can ask question, I will try to answer, okay. We have enough time.
All right. Thank you so much for that presentation. So before we jump into the question, I'd like to take a moment to introduce everyone. Adam FTD. It's a
Hmm.
powerful platform that is developed by ITC and ICTTM. It's designed to help businesses and individuals streamline their workflow and enhance productivity. Whether you're looking for advanced data management solutions, seamless integration, or innovative data tools, Adam FTD has you covered. So to learn more, just visit our website https:/adamfd.com and discover how it can transform the way you work. Now let's move on with the question. So we have one question a while ago. Let me show that on the screen. So tariffs, quicksand USA. Have there been examples where exporters under obligation of delivery duty paid consignment defaulted, or in that case, importers, or are we seeing goods held at port pending resettlements? Mark from Australia.
Hmm. There will be example. Yes, that you can see that goods held at the port that pending resettlement. That yes.
Okay. And any more questions? While we are waiting for questions, Driti, I suggest you type in your email address in the chat box. So if we would
Yes,
like to
yes,
reach out to you, please feel free to email her
yes,
directly.
yes.
And by the way, while we are waiting for questions, please note that this webinar is recorded and it will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. Just type in International Trade Council. You can also see the past webinars on our YouTube chat.
Okay, this is my email ID. So if you want to be in touch with me, you can drop the question and the email ID, or you can connect on LinkedIn also. I'm active on LinkedIn.
Okay, perfect. I don't see any more questions here, so I guess everything is clear and everything is explained, well explained. So I'm giving you the time to add more, and if you would like to give us your final reminder or final discussion about the topic, please feel free to do so.
Yes.
So I'm giving the stage to you, Adriti, to have your final thoughts and final discussion about the topic. So before we conclude our webinar.
Okay, okay. So thank you everyone for participating. And if you want to keep in touch, you can contact, or you can contact on my LinkedIn. I have spent 13 years in banking industry, and after that I joined as a research fellow in Indian Institute of Foreign Trade. And so after completing my trade finance career, I have extended my knowledge to formulation of trade policy, restriction. My research area is right now my research area is trade restriction. In 2022 I picked that topic. That time I did not know it, today it will become such a hot topic. So thanks to Trump, so it has become a very hot topic right now. And in addition to that, I support and I consult and train exporter, importers, and trade finance professional. My area is trade policy, trade analytics, new market exploration, and trade finance solutions advising. Okay, so you can contact with me anytime. I have already dropped my email ID and LinkedIn. So thank you everyone whoever joined.
Thank you, Driti. So that brings us to the end of our session. A huge thank you to Driti Mukherjee People for sharing their expertise and to all of you attending and engaging with us today. If you have any further questions, please feel free to connect with us or the speaker after the session. Thank you again, and we hope to see you in our future events. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Thank you.